2013, KTM has stepped up their 250's game with a slew of improvements that include all new bodywork, suspension updates, and serious motor revisions. In fact, KTM claims the new SXF makes 5 more horsepower than the previous year.
Yeah, if there's any one bike that's most improved from last year to this year, it would definitely be the KTM. Probably the biggest thing about it is just the engine. Like, they really fixed the engine on it. It feels real Japanese now. It spins real fast. It's real responsive. It's got good power pretty much everywhere, and it revs to the moon. Like, the engine on the thing is just totally killer.
They did a lot with the motor and the frame and the suspension, and ground up basically. They got rid of the Kickstarter and everything else, and that is a completely different motorcycle. The motor doesn't have that tractor feel anymore, but it has enough power that if you short shift it, it'll run well all the way through. And
all the other bikes, you kind of have to clutch it a few times to get the RPMs up off the bottom, but this one, it just seemed like you just give it a little bit off from the clutch, and it just decided it wanted to go like right then and there.
Obviously, and I think we talk about this every time, is the electric start. I mean, who wouldn't want that on their bike? Stall it in a corner, you have to pick up your bike and try to kick it again when you're tired. It's just not fun. So just to push a button and get that thing going again is awesome. Also, the clutch is really smooth and it doesn't fade at all. I like the brakes on it. The brakes work great.
Probably the best brakes out of all the bikes here. Front brake was awesome. Felt like that thing stopped on a dime. It was great. Good, yeah. Especially when you're coming off of a jump and you want to go inside, stopping right off the landing of the jump was great.
Handling is really good. It's a real neutral handling bike. Maybe feels a little bit longer than some of the other bikes, but still handles good. It's real stable, and I just really like the ergonomics on the bike. Even though it's a 250F, it seems like the whole riding position is maybe a little bit bigger, so like a guy like me who's 6 foot tall kind of feels more comfortable on the cockpit.
The 2013 KTM 250 SXF is much improved from 2012, and it showed in the rider's notes and score sheet. From the newfound power to the excellent Brembo brakes, the SXF impressed the whole team. When the numbers were crunched, the KTM was on the box with a second-place finish in our 2013 250 Motocross Shootout.